Moving on into movie news now, and a spine-tingling classic thriller is being remade for a whole new generation of fans. The Invisible Man stars Elisabeth Moss as a woman being terrified by her abusive ex, who's believed to be dead.
Except she says he's really alive and has found a way to become invisible. Weekend Sunrise movie man Jason Jabba Davis caught up with the Aussie director behind the highly anticipated new film shot right here in Australia.
It just doesn't make any sense.
What?
Adrian wouldn't kill himself.
Listen, you're getting your freedom back, okay? Don't let him haunt you.
Hello?
It's a modern take on a terrifying classic. The Invisible Man is back on the big screen. And this time, the story is told from a different perspective by Aussie writer, director and executive producer Leigh Whannell. He's one of the men behind the billion-dollar Saw horror movie franchise. What a compelling, highly effective, disturbing and unsettling thriller. Well done.
Thank you so much. Thanks for saying so.
Great to have you on Weekend Sunrise.
Great to be here.
What did you set out to make in making The Invisible Man? What sets it apart from the 1933 version?
I wanted to make something very modern, so there's the first thing that sets it apart from 1933. And I also wanted to make something that was excruciatingly tense, from the first frame to the last. You know, a lot of times if you're making a thriller, you might ease the audience into it and give them 15 minutes of character development before things go bad. I didn't want to do that.
The film was shot in Sydney, including outside Brecky Central in Martin Place. It stars Elisabeth Moss from The Handmaid's Tale as Cecilia, a woman driven mad by her abusive ex after his alleged death.
He said that wherever I went, he would find me, walk right up to me, and I wouldn't be able to see him. Adrian is dead. He's not dead. He has figured out a way to be invisible.
Elisabeth Moss, fantastic choice because we're with her on that journey. She's obviously got a very vulnerable face, but also, you know, she could turn and kind of bring it Sarah Connor style. What does she bring to the film?
I mean, everything. She is the movie. It's now impossible for me to divorce the movie from her. It's weird. You write a movie alone, you know, you're writing these words and you don't know if the movie's going to get made or what's going to happen. And then all of a sudden, Elisabeth crash lands into the movie and just owns it. She takes over and she is that character.
Where are you? Show yourself!
Surprise.
Is there a trick you can let our Weekend Sunrise audience in on in terms of how you film someone being attacked by an invisible character?
Well, the trick for your viewers is there is not one trick, it's all tricks. You have to use every tool you have on the belt. Everything from like cutting-edge CGI technology that they would use in a blockbuster to old-school parlor tricks that, you know, smoke and mirrors. I mean, we had, you know, guys with props on strings pulling them out of frame. We were hiding people in cabinets around the set, you know, and the actors would have to move around these people who would be wearing a full green bodysuit, by the way. Really flattering. It's a mixture of everything, and then by the time you get to the end of the movie, hopefully it's seamless and it just looks like it's really happening.
The Invisible Man opens in cinemas on Thursday.
Are you okay?
Someone's sitting in that chair.
That looks suitably terrifying.
Wow. But how amazing how they actually made that happen.
The stunts.
Yeah. Extraordinary stuff. All right.